Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I am going to discuss some of the basics of spectroscopy. To be very precise, we are talking about the organic spectroscopy. Okay, so in organic spectroscopy, what happened actually? What happened in organic spectroscopy? In organic spectroscopy, actually, it is the electromagnetic radiation interaction with the matter. What we do in spectroscopy, we just study the electromagnetic interactions, or we can say the interaction of electromagnetic radiation with matter. Matter here means molecule or any chemical species. Okay, so the first, then organic spectroscopy, you know, there are four main types. There are four main types of spectroscopy. UV visible spectroscopy. So what happened there in UV visible spectroscopy? UV visible light is interacted with molecule. So what UV visible light do with the molecule? Actually, when electromagnetic radiations, or we can say the specific portion in UV visible light, if UV visible light that falls on the molecule or organic molecule, so it cause what? It cause electronic transitions. It cause electronic transition, and in that electronic transition, some of the UV visible light is absorbed, and then what happened? That absorbed light is actually detected by the detector, and then actually that detector transmit those pulses or those light to the screen, UV visible screen. So on the UV visible screen we get UV visible spectra, and then that spectra, from that spectra we do analysis of that compound, that what that compound was. Simple. So this is simple. Electromagnetic radiations are coming, falling on organic molecule. Some portion of that UV visible light, to be precise in UV visible spectroscopy, we use UV visible light, and this UV and visible light have enough energy to cause electronic transition, and during that electronic transition, some of the energy being absorbed, and that absorbed energy in the form of a graph. Absorption versus the wavelength graph, spectra, UV visible spectra, which is used for the detection. That is done. Actually, what chemists do? Chemists an organic molecule or any chemical compound in a cuvette and place that in the UV visible spectrometer and just on the button, rest will do the instrument. The instrument do the rest and you will get at the end a spectra. You have to just analyze that spectra. That is the whole UV visible spectroscopy. From that spectra give us two kind of information to us. That spectra we get a peak. Where we got that peak and what is actually the abundance, the height of that peak. Two things very much important while analyzing, while explaining that UV visible spectra. Just look at the two things where that peak is obtained, means at which wavelength we actually got that peak and what is the height of that peak. So where we got the spectra, that is the qualitative analysis, because each and every organic molecule has specific lambda, and that lambda at which maximum is of lambda max. So each and every organic compound has one lambda max. So that is actually the characteristic of that organic compound it will give. Now the second thing, the height of that peak give us the quantitative analysis, that how much those molecules are present and how much molecule being excited. So while analyzing, so that is the reason UV visible spectroscopy is used for the qualitative analysis and used for the qualitative analysis as well as quantitative analysis. That is. Then as far as the electronic transition is concerned, there are several types of, mainly four types of electronic transition. From sigma to sigma star, from pi to pi star, from n to sigma star, from n to pi star. These are the four basic types of electronic transitions. So what are the necessary things for the UV visible light source? You have ever think on that why we use UV light with visible light? Why we both UV is a separate portion, visible is but we use, because the mechanism of interaction of the both UV light and the visible light, that are the same, both cause electronic transition. That is the reason we use it, UV and visible spectroscopy. The mechanism of interaction of the UV light and the visible light, that is the same. That is, so we always use UV visible spectroscopy. Now that is just the basics. That was the basic. Now what do we do in the high path? IR. What we do in IR? IR radiation is used for the analysis. So IR radiation is falling on inorganic molecule. देखें UV visible spectroscopy do what? With the molecule electronic transition. So UV visible spectroscopy is also known as electronic spectroscopy.
Yes, sir.
And because it has electronic transition, what IR do with organic molecule? The energy of IR radiation when falls on an organic molecule, the energy is so much that it can only cause what? Vibration of the molecule, the bonds in that organic molecule. It do what? It do what? Just vibration. So that is the reason IR spectroscopy is known as vibrational spectroscopy. And then the energy absorbed in that vibration that's being detected by the detector. Because IR radiations can only just vibrate the bond. It does not do anything with the organic molecule. ये organic molecule के साथ और कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता. So just bonds. तो अब bond bas हमारे पास there are bonds which are weak bond, there are bonds which are strong bond, there are bonds CH bond, there are CC bond, there are many CO bonds, CO single bond, CO double bond, and we are talking about the organic molecule. So each and every vibration that have a specific each and every vibration has specific wave number. Actually you will also got a spectra, and that spectra is known as IR spectra, and this spectra is very much different from that other spectra, UV visible spectra. So in IR we look at the molecule, and we do not know that what molecule is it. ये कौन सा molecule है? We do not know that. But जब IR के रेडिएशन इस पर हिट होती है और हमें उधर this peak corresponds to C means इस organic molecule में C double bond O bond है. हाँ, CH bond भी है यार, कार्बन बॉन्ड भी इसमें है. तो कुछ डेटा यहां से हम ले लेते हैं. So all these things in IR में ये एग्जाम्पल होता है. फिर इसके बाद हमारे पास NMR रेडियो वेव्स हम किसी मॉलिक्यूल पर हिट करते हैं और वो हमें जस्ट रेडियो वेव, वो हमारे पास जस्ट हाइड्रोजन की स्पिन, हाइड्रोजन क्लॉकवाइज में स्पिन कर रहा है तो वो उसको दूसरे में उसमें थोड़ी सी एनर्जी वो होती है, वो हमें स्पेक्ट्रा हमें बता देता है कि ये इस किस्म का। So that was one of the basic introduction of all the spectroscopies and types. Thank you for watching. Thanks for you people that you have watched.